morning, welcome to the vlog. If you happen to be new here, my name is Sam. I live in Portland, Oregon with my husband and our 13-year-old cat. And this is my vlog channel where I just share little bits about my daily life. I love reading, I love style, I love cozy hobbies like knitting and coloring, and I love exploring Portland. So I'm often like trying new restaurants, going to events that are happening, and I'm pretty new to YouTube, so I'm learning as I go and just sharing it with you. So today is Monday. It's a pretty busy day for me. I'm working from home and also trying to get all these other things done. I wanted to share with you, I'm gonna make some pumpkin syrup to put into coffees, as well as share my favorite way to make avocado toast. And then a little bit later, I am making one of my friends a little book gift box, which I will explain more about then. But let's go make some syrup. I wanted to make some pumpkin syrup for coffees today. I specifically wanted to do it today because I'm making a double batch and giving some of it to a friend. But this is just something I've been wanting to do for a few weeks, so I thought today would be a very good day. I will say the setup in my kitchen for filming is not the best. The counter space is limited, and getting a view of me cooking anything is pretty tough to do. So I think I'll just kind of not show you everything, but give you the general idea. This recipe that I found is just pumpkin puree, sugar, water, and spices. You cook that together and then you strain it through a fine mesh strainer. Got everything in the pot, just waiting for it to boil, and then I'll simmer it for a little bit. So syrup is all done. I have some for my friend, I have some for me, and I will try this soon. But I also wanted to show you how I make my avocado toast, which I think is the best I've ever had. There are a few secret ingredients, I would say. Some things that might be just a little bit unexpected. You of course have to butter the toast, and then I have my avocado mash, and the secret ingredient to this is hot honey. It is so good if you are a sweet and savory person. I feel like you need to try this. It's so tasty. And the other thing that I think really makes it is some lemon zest on top, and then you finish it with some flaky sea salt. Here she is, so beautiful. Here, I'll flip you around and show you. Wow, honestly, she is the moment. I'm back at my desk with my latte with my homemade pumpkin syrup. The light is casting very interesting rainbows. It's so sunny today, but I wanted to give this a try and let you know how it is. I feel like the really nice thing about homemade syrups is that they're not as strong, so you can add as much or as little as you want. I will say this does feel really subtle, but maybe just add more if you want that strong pumpkin spice taste. So it's a little bit later, and I wanted to kind of show you how I'm making this book gift box for my friend. For some context, my friends / coworkers, there are 6 of us total. We all love books and reading, and we of course love getting gifts and giving gifts. So kind of once a quarter, maybe a little less, we do kind of themed book gift boxes for each other, and we do them as like a surprise. So you pull a name and then you create a box off of that. And it's so often now that we have to give each other like lists of books so that we don't already get each other something that we have. Before I wrap this up and get it all ready, I just wanted to show you what's in it. First is this really cute little card. Get it out of the plastic here. Like a really cute little fall storefront. I put in these really cozy cashmere socks. I wanted to get a sweet treat, so I got this cinnamon bun spread. And along with that, I got these little spreaders to go with it. These are kind of one of my like gift ideas that I've kind of been gatekeeping, but I'll share with you. So there's this brand called Boston Warehouse, and they make all of these really fun like spreader charcuterie board type things, and the little handles, they have like one for every single occasion. They have like snowmen, they have like you know, fall pumpkin Halloweeny ones, they have like summery ones. They're so cute. And so I will like scour eBay and look for these, and they generally will sell in like sets of 4, I believe. And so I kind of like to break up the sets and just give 2 at a time, because I think 2 is still a really cute like pair to receive. So these will go with the spread. I got her a bath bomb because she loves taking baths. I forget the name of this one, but oh, I wish you could smell it. It reminds me of like a more sophisticated version of like Bath & Body Works Cucumber Melon, which I love. And the book that was on her list that I got for her is You Again by Kate Goldbeck. I'm so excited that I got this for her because I'm reading this right now and I really like it. And so whenever she decides to read this, I will be like primed and ready to chat with her about it. I also almost forgot, I got these little caramel apple Ghirardelli chocolates. But if you've ever done like a gift box where there's something strongly scented and then like wrapped chocolate, you might know that the smell kind of like gets into the chocolate. So instead of like scattering these around in a cute way, I'm just gonna put them in a little baggie because I don't want her to have like cucumber scented chocolate. That sounds terrible. The box that I have is this yellow box. It is like a PR box that I got in the mail, but I thought it would be so cute to repurpose. I love the yellow. And I also got this plaid wrapping paper. So I'm gonna wrap up the book. I think I'm gonna wrap up part of the box. I'm thinking of like taping the card on the inside, like the top of the inside. I think that could be really cute. So I will get started on this and show you a little bit of the process and then the final product as well. I switched angles, so hopefully this is a better view without the like sunbeams coming through. But here is the finished box. I was thinking about writing like her name on the top, but I think it looks so nice like this. I'm just gonna keep it as is. And you open it up and the little envelope with the card is right here, which I think is so cute. We have all the goodies and they're kind of like in layers, which I think is fun. This is just like some stuff I got in a package that I saved to reuse. And I like really love that the book is at the bottom, so it's like the final reveal. We have a date scheduled to open these boxes in a few days, and I will definitely show you what I got. We do them virtually because some of us live out of state, but it is truly like such a joy and a treat to make this for someone, and then also know that I get one in return. Hi friends, it's a few days later, so it's Wednesday evening, and that means it is cozy, right at home, alone, relax Wednesday evening. I wanted to chat a little bit about what I'm watching because I feel like there's a lot of good TV that I've been watching, so it's not new, but as you know, I've been on my Real Housewives of Salt Lake City kick, and I am a little over halfway through season 2, and Jen just got arrested, and so I am like eating it up, cannot wait to see what happens next, cannot wait to see how this season plays out. I know that like a lot happens before I'm caught up to the most current season, but I'm just loving how everything is unfolding. I think the true villain is Lisa Barlow, and Heather is still like my all-time favorite. I think she is such a good friend and like too nice for her own good. I'm also really into the latest season of Love is Blind. There's that terrible man who is an art dealer and rich, and like that's all he'll talk about. And I'm also not caught up with that. But I feel like there's maybe like 2 or 3 couples that they seem really sweet. And so I'm excited to see what happens for them. Also, something I have not started yet but really want to is that show with Adam Brody and Kristen Bell. I've heard it is spectacular and like their chemistry is so good. So I think hopefully within the next week I should get around to starting that. For tonight, I am just cozy at home. I honestly felt really tired today, and I think it's because yesterday I got my flu shot and my COVID vaccine, and I just felt like kind of like blah, low energy. So I'm just relaxing and it feels much needed. I have my snacks, my favorite kind of Cheez-It, like the most superior Cheez-It in my mind. I have my drink. This is my favorite flavor of Poppy. I think it's so good. And my plan is to watch some Real Housewives. I think I'm gonna do some knitting, and I only have like 40 pages left in this book. So I definitely want to finish this. I am so happy that I like this book because I felt like not that I was in a reading slump, but I was just reading slower than my usual pace, and it was throwing me off and like making me a little upset in a way. I was like, I just want to read all my books that are on my TBR. I need to speed it up, but it's also a good reminder that you just need to enjoy your hobbies. Like, you can't always be full force with them all the time. So a little good reminder for myself. So I'm just going to hang out. Then I will see you tomorrow for the unveiling of what is in my book box. I'm so excited. the next day and I'm about to meet virtually with my friends so we can all open our book boxes. And I wanted to tell you about the 4 books that I put on my wish list for the box that I'm receiving. The first book is called Beautyland, and it's a sci-fi novel, which is pretty different for me. I've heard really good things about it. Let's just say it has a 4.14 star review on Goodreads and over 11,000 ratings. But I don't think that's one that I will be getting. The next one on my list is The Whispers by Ashley Audrain. I really like Ashley Audrain. I've read The Push and thought it was so gripping. So this is a thriller. It sounds like some sort of tragic event happens to a family, and I believe the book is set over like a few days or a week. Like I said, I don't think I'll be getting that one just based off of who has me for my book box. A book that I think I might be getting is Piglet by Lottie Hazel. I've heard really good things about this one as well, and I love the cover. The cover is like a big juicy hamburger. But this is about a woman, and I believe her fiance ends things really close to their wedding, and her life kind of unravels, and she just becomes like ravenous. And I feel like this has to do with like complicated relationships with food and like navigating relationships and things like that, which I feel like is a book very up my alley. The last book that I had on my list is We Used to Live Here. So I think I might be getting this one because it is so like spooky, creepy, which is perfect for October. On Goodreads, it says this book is like a mixture of Get Out meets Parasite. The main premise is there's a young couple that flips houses, and one day there is a person who is like, hey, I used to live here. Can I come look around? And they let the person in, and lots of freaky things ensue. I'm so excited to see what I get, and I feel like it's something that I may want to read right away, or at least within the next month. So the next clip you see will be me unboxing my book box.
Sam's turn.
Yay! Oh, it's scary. There's a spider on top. Oh, this is... Oh, wow. There's 3 stickers in here. Okay, this is my book.
It looks spooky.
I'm so excited to read this. Bloody Guts cinnamon rolls. I got maple stroopwafels.
Ooh, yeah.
It's a little candle in a mug. It's a couple days later, and I just picked up something very special, and I wanted to show you what it is. Isn't it so beautiful? So this is my wedding bouquet pressed into a beautiful piece of art. So a local artist named Brooklyn, her business is called Petal Pressed, I believe. She had reached out to me like a few months before I was getting married and asked me if I would like her to press my bouquet, basically in exchange for some like shout outs. And I am so glad she did, because that's something that I really wanted to do anyway, and I had no idea like where to find that locally. And I highly recommend like using her if you have any friends in Portland or like anyone you know that would want that. I know that she also has like fun workshops and classes and things like that, so I'll put her information in the video description. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you had a fun time hanging out with me. I honestly love hanging out with you, so I hope it's mutual. I know this vlog was a little bit shorter, but I think the next couple ones will be pretty like jam-packed in a good way. So I'll see you then. Bye!